Would it shock you if I told you it took me 6 months to lose 45 pounds, which is 20 kg? Would that shock you? Because most people, I think losing fat is this really, complicated process. It will take you years to lose fat. That's true. It will take you years to lose fat. But the reason is not because losing fat takes years, right? Losing fat does not take years. If you just literally stay in a deficit, do cardio, you could do it in a matter of a few months, right? The reason why in most cases it takes years is because, number one, short-term fat loss is not sustainable, okay? So if I wanted to approach fat loss, let's say I've got an event within 2 weeks and I want to lose as much fat as possible, the way I'd approach that kind of fat loss is not going to be sustainable for lifetime fat loss, if that makes sense. So if I want to lose fat for an event that's going on next December, for example, right, I've got one whole year, my approach will be significantly different to if I want to lose fat for an event within 2 months. Does that make sense? So what you need to realize is it does not take too long to lose fat. It takes long to find a sustainable approach. It takes long to actually know what you're doing, right? To do the right thing. That's what takes long. You understand what I'm saying? Also, to have an impressive looking physique after losing fat, that takes a long time. Because losing fat is just one part of the equation. You need to build muscle, okay? You need to retain as much muscle as possible, because when you lose fat, it's unavoidable. You will lose a little bit of muscle, but obviously, if you do the right things, you can retain as much muscle as possible, okay? Honestly, guys, if you apply yourself, you're disciplined, you're dedicated, you're committed, it will literally take you a few months at most to lose a significant amount of fat. Do your daily cardio, 10,000 steps, 15,000 steps, you will lose a significant portion of fat. The only problem with a short-term approach is it's not sustainable. If you want to look as lean as possible within 2 weeks, stop eating carbs, lower your calories, start drinking more water. Not eating carbs will make you look leaner because you won't be retaining as much water as before, okay? But again, you won't have any energy at all. Carbs are literally your only source of energy. Protein does not give you energy, right? Fats give you energy, but carbs are your main source of energy. Does that make sense? What I did with my approach was losing fat and building muscle at the same time, also known as a body recomposition. If you guys want a video on a body recomposition, let me know in the comments. Also, whilst you're at it, like the video, subscribe if you're new, okay? I'll make a video on that in the future, okay? However, in short, a body recomposition is just where you lose fat and build muscle at the same time, okay? That's all a body recomposition is. And the short answer on how to do that is eating a slight caloric deficit whilst you're training hard in the gym, you know what I'm saying, lifting heavy weights, progressively overloading, and you will retain and build muscle and lose fat at the same time, okay? Which is the approach I did. It works extremely well. The only thing, it takes longer than somebody who went on a bulk and then did a cut, okay? However, in my opinion, a body recomp is a better approach for most people, okay? We'll touch on that in the future though. Look at it this way. Self-improvement, fat loss, fitness, it needs to become a lifestyle, okay? It can't just be something you do for 2 weeks and then you're done. Look, I know you want to lose as much fat as possible. I know you want to. I wanted to. That was the thing I wanted to. That's why people like V-Shred and those kinds of people tricked me into nearly buying their programs and stuff, because they word and market their products in a way where it's like, I'm like, oh my god, like, I'll really become shredded in 2 weeks. Like, yo, sign me up. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't trade my journey for the world. My journey that took me 3 years. You know, when I used to post a lot of videos on TikTok, the common question I'd see all the time was, how long did it take you? And when I tell them the real answer, everyone will be like, no, that's too long, that's too long, that's too long. Like, everybody wants instant gratification, and that's just so sad to me, you know? That's sad to me. It's like people want to be lied to. That's the sad truth about fat loss. Like, people want to be lied to. People want to be told you can do it in 2 weeks, you can do it in 1 month, right? And honestly, you probably can, but it's not sustainable and you will not like it. Trust me, I promise you won't, okay? The most sustainable approach is just a slow and steady approach, literally. That's it, guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, or I haunt you. You know what I'm finna say next? Like I hunt those lions in Africa. Yeah, you know what? Even I felt the cringe. You don't need to tell me in the comments. Even I felt the cringe, okay? Anyways, guys, I love you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. what you want to see next in the comments, man. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.